Hi, I'm Sherry with Sparkle Castle, and I'm here in our warehouse to show you guys all of the new spring items we have. This obviously isn't everything, but it's a lot of our favorites and some of the new pieces. I picked out some of the old pieces that we still have in stock from previous years, or that we've restocked. So let me show you what we've got. So we have this rotating bunny, and as you can see, there's an LED light inside so that it really enhances the feature of the bunny. And this rotates so you can see all sides of, you've got a bunny couple on one side and you have a chick on the other, the chick family. And they're so cute. And this bunny we have in stock right now. And it's important to note, like a lot of people ask me how to turn it on, because once you put the batteries in, sometimes it's like, oh, it's not working. Well, there is a switch right here. So if you buy this piece, be sure to, you can turn it on and off. You don't have to take the batteries in and out every single time. So that'll make it nice. We have a couple Easter baskets in stock as well. Yesterday, Jim Shore did a live video and he talked about his Easter basket for this year. So if any of you are familiar with the way that Jim Shore Easter baskets work, each year he releases a basket, but it's only available on QVC and QVC.com. So you can only buy it through them. The next year they make it available for all retailers. So this year we got the 18th annual Easter basket, and this is number 18 in the set. First released QVC last year, and now it's only available at retailers. So QVC had it in stock for a little bit, but now they do not. And so you can only get it through retailers like us, sparklecastle.com. I love this piece because it's so detailed. It's one of the most detailed baskets he has created. This year's is beautiful as well, but this one is, you can see, he actually created a little Easter egg hunt around the whole basket. So you can look for hidden Easter eggs on the whole basket. I wonder how many eggs there are total. But that's a fun thing if you have kids in your family or grandkids to display for them, and they can look for all the hidden Easter eggs and all the different colors. And then included in the set are Easter eggs. So this basket comes with its own set of Easter eggs, and each one is hand painted a little differently and formed. This one's flowers, and then this one is more flowers with rose mulling. Really pretty. And notice that Jim Shore always signs each one of his pieces, so that's how you know it's his piece, with the JS on the bottom there. Really pretty all the way around. And then this is my favorite egg. It's got the Easter bunny, and he's found his Easter egg. And then on the other side, same thing. But look at the detail, even on the top. You can see the detail all the way around the egg. It's got a seam there. So you can display them like this, or you can, put the Easter eggs outside. This year, he also, in addition to the Easter basket, you can buy eggs separately. So these 3 bunny eggs come as part of a set, and so you can buy them together. There's that one. There's this one. Very cute. So if you wanted to get the Easter basket and add a few embellishments to it, accessories, then you can buy these little guys. And they're super cute. Okay, and then the other Easter basket is the Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs Disney Traditions Easter basket. This is new for this year, and this one is just gorgeous. So he created a scene on one side of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and then on the other side, so that's like the beginning of the story, right? And the other side is the happy ending at the end with Prince Charming and Snow White and the castle in the background. I mean, you've got it all in this really beautiful piece. And the horse, of course. And each one of these has their own Easter eggs. So here you've got an egg with the 7 Dwarfs mining. And then you have the evil queen, can't forget her. And then the apple, of course, from the story. So these are so neat. You can display them right there like that. So that's another great piece for Easter. If you're a Disney fan, then that'll fit right in your home. We have a couple other Disney pieces that came out this year as well. One of them is the Minnie with a bunny. So just a little piece there. Very cute. She's hugging her bunny. Love it. And then I like this Stitch right here. This is my favorite piece that came out for Easter this year for Disney. I actually put some jelly beans inside at my home. I took a picture of it and we put it on our Facebook page if you'd like to see what it looks like stitched with the jelly beans. There's also another picture with like different Easter eggs around it, but whatever you want to do, or you could just leave it plain. It's really cool because it's like a little bowl inside, and you could, you know, your creativity is the limit. You can do whatever you want, and I love that Jim Shore created this with people like us in mind who like to, you know, put things inside and, you know, see how it looks. So we also have a piece from last year, and this Tinkerbell on Easter egg piece came out last year, and it was so adorable that I wanted to show everybody. And we have these in stock currently, and on the Easter egg is just full embellishments, and you can see Easter bunnies and some quilting patterns, rose malling, stripes. Love it. So this would be perfect also for Disney. So our new pieces for this year, there is a second annual Easter Angel. So this Easter Angel is super special because it actually was supposed to come out last year, and for, you know, reasons unknown, it did not. So it came out this year. We finally got to see it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous all around. Also sold on, it was going to be a QVC exclusive, but since it didn't come out last year, it's available to all retailers. So that's the cool thing about it, is you can buy it from your local retailer or sparklecastle.com. We do have stock now. We actually received 2 batches of this one, and the first one sold out. And so we got our second shipment in, and we have enough, you know, hopefully for everybody to grab one before they sell out. And then also this year, Jim Shore created 2 new gnomes. So we have this gnome with Easter basket. He's a little one if you like to collect the gnomes. And he's got some purple tulips. I love tulips. They're one of my favorite flowers. They smell so good. And then we have a gnome with bunny slippers. Isn't he adorable? Look at those slippers. It reminds me of the other gnome that Jim Shore put out last year, the coastal gnome with the little toes sticking out, but this one has bunny slippers sticking out. So adorable. And then also, Jim Shore created an Easter fairy. Now, it's been a while since he has come out with an Easter fairy. There's been angels every year, but a fairy is something unique for this year. And hopefully he'll come out with more and create more of these because they're really cute. So we have a few smaller pieces. We've got a bunny holding an Easter egg. We have a chick popping out of the Easter egg. So if you're looking for little display pieces to put in between your Easter display in your home, these are great. They'll work really well. There's a couple bunnies down here. I love this one with the garland on its head. And then this piece is from last year, the bunny painting Easter eggs, super popular piece that we restocked for this year. And then we also have this Easter Angel from last year. Now this was the first annual Easter Angel, so it's a little bit smaller than this one, but there were 2 created. There was a blonde one and there's also this one. So we have this one in stock currently, and it's got an Easter basket with a cardinal and Easter eggs. Super pretty. Love it. Right. And oh, one more Easter gnome that I didn't talk about is this guy. He is from a couple years ago, and he was super popular and sold out really fast. I think back in 2020. So he was very hard to get this year. So we had to order way in advance, and we ordered a whole bunch of them. So we do have this one in stock, but he looks great also with the other 2. If you want to get a set of 3, then we do have the set of 3 on our website. available for these 3 gnomes. They're all in stock. Let's see, what else? We have, oh, can't forget the Easter truck. So this year, Jim Shore did a series of trucks. So he did a Christmas truck, he did a, last year he did an Irish truck. This year he did an Easter truck. And it's a blue truck, a light blue. And that's also my favorite color. So I really like this piece. All the way around. You can see the Easter eggs loaded in the back. Look at that. And then it's hard to see, but the silver paint really makes it look like metallic. So that's a really cool piece. But right in the front of your centerpiece for your table would look awesome at Easter. And then also new to this year is Snoopy in Woodstock. Now this is a heavy piece. If you feel it, it's actually got a lot of weight to it. So it's really well made. And Snoopy and Woodstock are showing their Easter eggs. Woodstock has a flower and Snoopy is showing his Easter egg that he just painted off to Woodstock. Super cute. Love it. All right. And, oh, and then last year, or a couple years ago actually, Jim Shore came out with a rotating Easter egg. Now this one is not an electronic egg. It's one where you can just rotate the scenes. So you've got a bunny scene on the front and a chick scene on the back. So that one's fun. Like if you want to change it up a little bit, put that on your table and or let the kids rotate the scenes and look at it. They would love that. And then on the back and all around the egg, of course, he embellished. It's really beautiful with the pink and the blue. Pastel colors for Easter. And then finally, I wanted to show everybody the new Irish St. Patrick's Day figurines for 2023. So also a gnome, and this guy's a little bit taller. This is a bigger gnome than like some of the Easter gnomes. See the size difference? He's a little bit bigger. So he's carrying his stick and he's got a shamrock in his hat. So really cool. And then we've got a leprechaun and a pot of gold. This guy is classic. So if you're looking for a leprechaun, he's your guy. And then, just like there's an Easter fairy, there's an Irish fairy. So I think we're starting to see a trend here. There were a few Christmas fairies as well that Jim Shore put out for the year. So there's our Irish fairy. She's got her hands full of shamrocks or cloves. And really beautiful. See the design all the way around as well. I just love how detailed these pieces are. All right, so you can find any of these pieces on our website at sparklecastle.com. And also, follow us on Facebook, like our page. We're Sparkle Castle Decor on Facebook and Instagram, Sparkle Castle Decor. So we're constantly putting out different promotions that we're doing, or if we get a big shipment in, we're actually supposed to be getting our next shipment in soon. So stay tuned and keep looking at our Facebook page, and we'll be posting updates about that as well. So that's exciting. So all of the new Disney coming in for spring, and then some of the patriotic Heartwood Creek and a few other things that I'll show you in our next video. Also, I just wanted to remind everybody that we wrap everything in purple paper to support epilepsy awareness. As you may know, my husband has epilepsy, and we like to show everybody, that we are supporting epilepsy, and so that's why we do purple paper, and that's why we love purple so much, which really goes along with a lot of the themes that we do. And so follow us on Facebook, watch our Facebooks that we do, and see you next time.